How's it going, knuckleheads? If your relationship is anything like mine, or your arguing style is anything like mine, you realize that there's a vicious cycle that starts, and if you come to that recognition, you can put a stop to it before it begins. The last couple of days have been challenging with my wife and I because of outside factors that have been putting pressure on the relationship. And unfortunately, I have not been handling it well. And the last thought of the day that I did was reflecting on that. But I recognize the cycle today, and it goes a little like this. My wife says something to me that I don't like. And she may not realize it. It may bring something up that's happened in the past. She's just using a tone that I get frustrated with, whatever. And she doesn't really necessarily mean anything by it, but it's frustrating nonetheless. And with my reactive personality, I snap back. Now she's hurt, so she snaps back, and then it spirals down from there. And it can go into an entire evening of destruction. And I say it's destruction because we never know the long-term effects that an argument can have on a relationship. We never know the long-term effects that the hurt caused by an argument can have on a relationship. And I'm talking about both partners, not just the husband or the wife. Both of us can be damaged or hurt by it, and both of us can recognize and put a stop to it. That is, if the other partner is willing to. Now, that being said, I know that I have a choice on how I am going to react to anything my wife says. I choose my emotion. And vice versa. But if your spouse doesn't recognize that, don't try to change her, or don't try to change him. Change yourself. Because the only thing that we can control is ourselves. And even then, that can be very difficult. So stop the vicious cycle. Stop it in its tracks. If you recognize it happening, don't react. Take control of your emotion. Count to 10. Do whatever you have to do before you respond. And it can make the difference of having a great night with your spouse or really having a terrible night and losing out on, say, for example, today, going to the driving range. And yeah, we're going to the afternoon, really later in the evening, but, we're going to the driving range. So just take the time to recognize these things. And when you're in a calm place, discuss it with your partner. Like, subscribe, share. Let's grow this knucklehead community, one knucklehead at a time. And granted, it's knuckleheads that because I'm the chief knucklehead, but the idea is that we want to strengthen marriages. We want marriages to last, to celebrate the 10, the 15, 25, 30, 50-year anniversaries like my parents did a few years ago. With that, I'll stop talking, and I hope you have a great day. See ya.